Are you tired of scrolling through job listings wondering how you could break into IT without a mile-long resume or years of experience? I've been there, and let me tell you, it's not as impossible as it seems. In this video, I'm going to share exactly what I did to land my first IT job with zero professional experience, and how you can do it too. Whether you're switching careers, starting fresh, or just feeling stuck, stick around. This could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Before diving in, it's important to understand the IT field and find a role that aligns with what interests you. IT is incredibly diverse, and doing some research up front will help you target your studying and your job search. Each of these roles requires a particular set of skills. For example, if you love solving puzzles and working with hardware, network engineering might be a great fit. If you enjoy protecting systems and thinking like a hacker, cybersecurity could be your calling. Take some time, read job descriptions, watch YouTube videos about a day in the life of these roles, and even reach out to professionals in the field to learn more. And remember, it's okay to pivot if you discover a different IT career that excites you more. The key is to start exploring. Now, step one. Now that you've got an idea of what path you want to take, let's talk about building your home lab and how it can be a game changer for getting hands-on experience. Think of it as your personal IT training ground, where you can safely experiment, make mistakes, and learn about the pressure of a live work environment. When I was starting out, building a home lab was a game changer for me. You don't need a lot to get started. For example, you can repurpose an old PC as a server, purchase cheap Cisco network switches from eBay, or invest something like a Raspberry Pi, which is inexpensive and super versatile. And if you're short on physical equipment, virtual tools like VirtualBox or VMware Workstation let you run multiple operating systems on a single computer. In your home lab, you can set up and configure virtual machines to learn about different operating systems. Practice networking by setting up a router and a switch. Tools like Cisco Packet Tracer or Cisco Modeling Labs are great for network simulation if you don't have the hardware. Explore cybersecurity by running vulnerability scans, practicing penetration testing on safe environments, or setting up a firewall. The possibilities with home labs are endless, but the real value lies in recreating the kind of environments you'd encounter in a real-world IT role. Well, at least close to it. For example, when I decided to pursue a career in network engineering, I bought a switch and a router from eBay for around $30 each. I used them to practice setting up VLANs, trunk ports, port security, and even configuring a router on a stick setup. When I went to my first network engineering interview, I was able to confidently explain each step I took to set everything up. And the best part, I was able to brag about my home lab. The hands-on experience made a huge impression, showing I was serious about learning and ready to hit the ground running. So not only will your home lab help you learn valuable technical skills, but it also builds your confidence. When you can confidently say, yeah, I configured a virtual network, or I've troubleshot DNS issues, you'll stand out in interviews. Recruiters love to see that hands-on experience. And remember, you don't need a crazy big setup. Start small and let your home lab grow with your skills. Don't worry about making mistakes. That's exactly what your lab is for. Tinker, explore, and most importantly, have fun with it. Now, step two. Now let's talk about LinkedIn. Having a LinkedIn profile is essential if you're serious about getting into IT. LinkedIn is a great way to network with professionals, learn about job opportunities, and showcase your skills and progress to recruiters. This is one place that you can show off your home lab and talk about all that you've done. Another big part of LinkedIn is networking. Don't be afraid to connect with professionals in your desired field. Send a personalized message when you connect. Something like, "Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm an aspiring IT professional building skills in whatever field you like. I admire your experience and would love to learn from your journey." Most people are happy to share advice or even become mentors. And don't just stop at connecting. Engage with others, commenting on posts, sharing articles you find interesting, or even congratulating people on their achievements. Building genuine relationships on LinkedIn can open doors to opportunities you might not have found otherwise. In fact, here's a post I made just before a recruiter contacted me about a network engineering position. Step 3. Another powerful way to showcase your skills is by building a personal website. This not only helps you create your brand, but also sets you apart from other applicants. Think of your website as a digital business card, only better. It's a dedicated space where you can highlight your skills, share your projects, and document your growth over time, giving recruiters and hiring managers a clear picture of your potential. You can even have a link to download your resume. Don't worry if you've never built a website before. There are tons of tools out there to choose from, like WordPress, Wix, Squarespace. There are also plenty of videos online to help you build your website. Now, you might be thinking, what if I make a mistake or don't have any big projects to share? That's okay. Employers don't expect you to be perfect. In fact, sharing your mistakes and talking about how you fix them might even make you look better. They want to see your ability to learn and grow. Even a blog post about something small like figuring out how to set up a virtual machine or setting up a VLAN shows initiative and curiosity. Now, step 4, we're going to tie it all together here. Let's talk about the actual job hunt. This might sound obvious, but the number one rule here is simple. Apply to all the jobs that are within your area of interest. Here's the thing. Job descriptions can be wild sometimes. Sometimes they ask for a laundry list of qualifications, certifications, and experience. And it can feel like there's no way you'd meet their requirements. But I'll tell you this. Those descriptions are often more of a wish list than a must-have. Of course, all these companies would love to have a unicorn. You might see a job for an entry-level IT role that asks for 5 years of experience or an obscure certification. Don't let that discourage you. If you have a decent grasp of the fundamentals and can show a willingness to learn through your home lab website, LinkedIn profile, you've already got a shot. Employers are often more interested in your attitude, problem-solving skills, and passion than in ticking every box on their list. Think about it this way. The worst thing that can happen is they don't call you back. But the best thing, you could land an interview for that dream job that you didn't think you were qualified for. It happens more often than you think. Now, if you don't have any professional IT experience yet, there's a good chance you'll need to start at the help desk. And let me tell you, that's totally okay. That's how most of us, including me, got started. Working at the help desk is one of the best ways to break into IT because it teaches you critical skills like troubleshooting, customer service, and working under pressure. Help desk roles might not sound glamorous, but they give you something invaluable, professional experience. You'll learn how to communicate with users, solve real-world technical problems, and get exposure to the tools and systems that companies use. And from there, the sky's the limit. Many people quickly move on to roles in networking, system admin, cybersecurity, or even development. For me, I worked on the help desk for a little less than 6 months before moving on to my first network engineering role. So don't overthink it. Apply to anything and everything in your field of interest, even if you feel like you're not perfectly qualified. Remember, every application is a step closer to that first IT job. And once you're in, you'll have the chance to grow, learn, and move toward the career you've always dreamed of. Here's an additional tip that can make a huge difference in your job search. Apply to recruiting companies and reach out to recruiters directly. Having a referral tends to go much further than simply applying to job listings. In my experience, many of the roles I've landed were a result of referrals from recruiters or people I connected with through LinkedIn. Recruiters are often able to advocate for you and get your resume in front of the right people faster than applying through the company's website. So don't just rely on job boards. Reach out to recruiters and build relationships with them. They can help you navigate the job market and land opportunities you might not even find on your own. Now remember, the job search isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Apply to as many roles as you can, even if you don't check every box in the description. And don't forget to reach out to recruiters directly. Sometimes a referral can make all the difference. Finally, don't get discouraged if you have to start at the help desk or another entry-level role. It's how most of us, including me, got our foot in the door. From there, you'll gain the experience, skills, and confidence to move up and specialize in the areas that excite you the most. You've got what it takes to make it in IT, so take action today, build your lab, create that LinkedIn profile, apply to jobs, and put in the work. The first IT job is out there. And with persistence, it's just a matter of time before you land it. Thanks for watching, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.